Hello YouTube, this is Kondrik back with another quick tutorial. Today's tutorial is my automated paper factory using Factorization and Redpower. The main reason for this machine is for future designs that I plan on having a tutorial on that need paper for automated crafting. And some people will say, yes, you can use automatic crafting tables, but I actually prefer factorization crafting because you have more control. So that's what this is all about. It takes sugarcane that grows, at a random tick, and it sends a pulse, which will harvest that, make a craft packet in the craft packet maker, then pull it into a craft packet stamper to generate the paper, which will then go first back into the craft packet maker, and then any excess will overflow into a barrel or into another system if you have another system that needs paper, like my automated anvil recycling system, which I will cover in an upcoming tutorial. But let's get started with this tutorial. Okay, well, the machine itself is a 3x5 footprint, which obviously has overflow spaces for tubes and stuff, but for now 3x5 works. And what we will do to power it, because it's a slow moving system, we can actually power it using a thermopile, which not as fast as solar, but it does the job, and if we can use it, why not? It's cheap. So put your thermopile in the base like this, stick a stick a pneumatic tube on one side of the thermopile. On top of the thermopile, you'll want a sorting machine, and on top of that sorting machine, you will want a second sorting machine facing the other direction. The reason we're using sorting machines instead of just filters or transposers is because if this system is running full time in a loaded chunk, it will back up, and a sorting machine set on auto cycle will prevent that from being a permanent clog. Okay, so we need the craft packet stamper next to the bottom sorting machine with a tube out of the top sorting machine into it, and then we need the craft packet maker on top, and notice the tube from the output of the stamper cycles back into the bottom of the craft packet maker. That is so that you always have the paper you need to create the craft packet. I know you end up losing one paper for every 3 you create, but it does increase exponentially, so it's not like it's important. And this is your output tube. So that takes care of that portion of it. Once we've set a barrel down, there's the output. That is your paper. Now we can put grass back there, and on top of the craft packet maker we need redstone tube. We can go ahead and fill in next to the thermopile. And actually, I think we want sand for this. I've heard that sand increases the speed of sugarcane growth, but I don't know how accurate that is. We might as well use it just because it ties the look of the machine together. So There you go. There's the water. Now what we need to do is put the redstone tube up. Let's see here. 2, 3. Yeah, up like that, so that it is above the spaces where the sugar cane will grow. Next, you need block breakers. I have also heard that sugarcane grows faster when you leave it too high and only harvest the third, but there's also very little evidence that that is actually accurate. So if you can keep it not as tall, you know, might as well. But there you go. That is the whole machine. So now all we need to do is create our first little bit of paper. And I can't type today. Sorry. Here we go. Paper. You only need one piece of paper for the first set, for the first thing. After that, it will create its own paper. But since I've got creative mode, why not? And now what I'm gonna do is, just for the purposes of this demo, I'm going to give it some battery power. As you can see, the thermopile is working, but why not charge it up a little bit more, just so that the sorting machines have a charge. And there we go. Sorting machines are fully charged. Now the last step is some jacketed wire, red alloy wire, and a timer set on really any delay. 30 seconds is fine. Even a minute is fine, really, because it takes a long time for that sugar cane to grow. But as an example of what will happen, once the sugar cane grows, it'll get harvested, it'll get dropped in. The sorting machine will keep it cycling down to the stamper, which will then cycle it back around and refill the paper in the craft packet maker, and any excess will overflow into the barrel. Now you can also set it up, if you want, with a restriction tube, like so, and another barrel right here, which will catch any additional sugar cane after your paper stock is completely full. So what this will do then is, first option, it goes into the craft packet maker and makes the paper. Once the paper is full, once it can no longer hold paper in here, the craft packet stamper will begin to backlog. Once it is backlogged to the point where it doesn't have anywhere to go, then the craft packet maker will also backlog. And once that is full and has nowhere to go, then the only place for the sugar cane to go will be into this barrel with the restriction tube. So the restriction tube means that you only get extra sugar cane after you've got more paper than you know what to do with. But it does give it an option so that you have it. The main reason for this, as I said, is for things like my automated anvil recycler. But that's essentially all there is to it. Very simple machine. I hope I didn't confuse anybody. I'm still a little sick, so my voice may be a little off, and my brain isn't exactly working at full capacity because of sinus issues. But I hope everybody enjoyed the tutorial. Please leave a comment. Let me know what you thought. Let me know what else you'd like to see. I do plan on putting out this anvil recycler in a tutorial very soon. I also have a few other upcoming videos that I plan to release. So just let me know what you thought. Hope you enjoyed it, and see you next time.